You wake up in the morning, before you check your phone, before you think about work, before you even fully open your eyes. Their face is already in your head. You didn't choose it. It just happened. And throughout the day, no matter what you're doing, your mind keeps coming back to them. Like a song stuck on repeat that you never asked to play. You replay one conversation from 3 days ago, word by word. You analyze. That means you break down and examine carefully every single thing they said, every pause, every smile, every tiny moment. And the strangest part? You don't even know if they like you back, but somehow, that uncertainty makes it even worse. It pulls you deeper. You feel alive when they notice you, but when they don't, it feels like the whole day just lost its color. If any of this sounds familiar, you are not crazy, you are not weak. And you are definitely not alone. What you might be experiencing has a name. A real scientific name, and most people have never heard of it. It is called asterisk asterisk as MERENCE dot asterisk asterisk. So what exactly is limerence? Let me explain it in the simplest way possible. Limerence is not just a crush. It is not just liking someone a lot. It goes much deeper than that. Limerence, pronounced asterisk lim-erence asterisk, is an intense, involuntary mental state. Involuntary means you did not choose it, and you cannot easily switch it off. It happens to you, not because of you. It was first discovered and named by an American psychologist. That means a scientist who studies human mind and behavior, named asterisk asterisk Dorothy Tenov, asterisk asterisk in asterisk asterisk 1979 asterisk asterisk. She spent years interviewing over asterisk asterisk 500 people asterisk asterisk about their romantic experiences. And what she found shocked her. A large number of people described something far beyond normal attraction. They described an almost obsessive, consuming mental experience that they felt completely powerless over. She named this experience limerence. In her own words, she described it as an involuntary state of mind which results in intense and often painful desire for emotional reciprocation. Let me break that down simply. Reciprocation. It means you want them to feel the same way about you. That is the core of limerence. It is not just about loving someone. It is about desperately, deeply needing them to love you back. And that need controls your thoughts, your mood, your entire day. What makes limerence different from normal attraction? Now here is where it gets really interesting and maybe a little uncomfortable, because most people think what they feel is just a really strong crush, but there is a big difference. When you are normally attracted to someone, you think about them sometimes. You enjoy their company. You would like to be with them, but you can still focus. You can still function. You can still live your life. Limerence is different. With limerence, the thoughts are not occasional. They are almost constant. Researchers estimate that a person experiencing limerence thinks about the person they are fixated on. That means deeply focused on, for asterisk asterisk up to 65% of their waking hours. Asterisk asterisk. Think about that. More than half of your day, gone. Just thinking about one person. You are sitting in a meeting and you are thinking about them. You are eating lunch and you are wondering what they are doing right now. You are trying to sleep, and your brain is replaying that one moment when they looked at you a little longer than usual. This is not a choice. This is not weakness. This is limerence working inside your brain. The limerent object. The most important concept you need to understand. Dorothy Tenov also gave a very specific name to the person you feel limerence for. She called them then limerent object, or simply the low. Now the word object here does not mean you see them as an object or a thing. It is just a psychological term. It means the target or focus of your intense feelings. And here is what makes the low concept so powerful and so eye-opening. The LO does not have to be someone you know deeply. In fact, limerence often grows strongest when there is uncertainty, meaning you are not fully sure how they feel about you. That uncertainty keeps the brain hooked. It keeps searching for clues. It keeps hoping. Tenov found that people experiencing limerence often idealize their LO. That means they see them as almost perfect. They focus on every good quality and ignore or explain away the flaws. Imagine a girl. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah works in an office. There is a colleague named Ryan. They have spoken maybe 10 times, but Sarah thinks about Ryan every single day. She notices when he wears a new shirt. She replays every conversation. She checks her phone constantly hoping he texted. She feels her heart race when he walks into the room. And when he does not acknowledge her one day, her entire mood crashes. Sarah is not in love in the traditional sense. She barely knows Rayan, but she is experiencing full limerence, with Rayan as her limerent object. This is how powerful and sometimes irrational, meaning it does not follow normal logic, limerence can be. What the research says, the science behind it. Now let us look at what science actually found inside the brain during limerence. Researchers including Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist, meaning a scientist who studies how biology shapes human behavior, conducted brain scan studies on people in the early stages of intense romantic obsession. What they found was fascinating. The brain areas that were highly active were the same areas linked to addiction and reward. Specifically, a region called the ventral tegmental area **, which is a part of the brain that releases dopamine. Dopamine, let me explain this simply, is a chemical in your brain that creates feelings of pleasure, excitement, and motivation. It is the same chemical that gets triggered by things like food, gambling, or even certain drugs. In limerence, every small positive signal from the a text, a smile, eye contact, triggers a dopamine rush. A sudden flood of good feeling. And every moment of silence or uncertainty, that triggers anxiety and craving. Your brain starts desperately seeking the next dopamine hit. This is why limerence ** feels like addiction. Because on a brain chemistry level, it actually functions like one. A researcher named Frank Tallis, a clinical psychologist, someone who studies and treats mental health, wrote in his work that limerence shares several features with *** obsessive compulsive disorder, commonly known as OCD, the intrusive thoughts, meaning thoughts that enter your mind without your permission and are hard to stop, the compulsive checking behavior, the emotional highs and crashes. They mirror each other closely. So if you have ever felt embarrassed or confused about why you cannot just stop thinking about them, now you have your answer. Your brain chemistry is involved. This is real. This is documented. And this is something thousands of people experience but almost nobody talks about. Why psychology forgot about limerence? Here is something that surprises most people. Despite Dorothy Tenov's research being published in ** 1979 ***, limerence was never officially added to the major psychological diagnosis manuals. It was not classified as a disorder or a condition people could be formally diagnosed with. This means millions of people have been experiencing this intense, life-disrupting mental state with absolutely no name for it. No framework to understand it. No professional guidance specifically designed for it. People went to therapists saying, "I cannot stop thinking about this person," and were sometimes told it is just infatuation. That means a short-lived, intense but shallow romantic feeling, or anxiety or attachment issues. And while those things can overlap with limerence, limerence itself is deeper, more specific and more consuming than any of those labels fully capture. Tenov herself believed that limerence was one of the most significant and overlooked, meaning ignored or not given enough attention, experiences in human psychology. And based on everything the research shows, she was right. So now you understand what limerence truly is. It is not just a crush, it is not weakness. It is not you being too emotional or too sensitive. It is a real, scientifically documented psychological experience. One that affects how your brain functions, how your emotions respond, and how much of your mental energy gets consumed by one single person. And we are only just getting started. In the coming videos on Hidden Psyche Reader, I will go much deeper into this topic with full research. We will explore the stages of limerence, why some people experience it more than others, how it affects your mental health over time, and most importantly, what you can actually do about it. This is a topic that deserves serious, honest, deep attention. And that is exactly what we are going to give it together. Also, I have attached a short video with basic information about limerence. It gives you a quick, clear idea of what this experience is about. Make sure you watch it. It is truly an eye-opening video, and it will help you connect even more deeply with everything we are going to explore going forward. Hidden Psyche Reader, understanding the mind, one truth at a time.